important 21st century skills. Critical thinking. We have to keep our minds open and think critically, not in a the method which has already been in vogue for the past 100 years. Okay, so let us start questioning. Questioning is so important for the critical thinking process to take off. So why should there be critical thinking? Because it leads you, see, the critical thinking will help you to overcome the problems. It helps you in finding solutions to the problems. Otherwise, the problem remains a problem forever. So it's very important for the students of the 21st century to hone themselves with the skill of, that's the first one, the critical thinking. Open your minds and start questioning. Then creativity. So our curriculum these days is also, introducing these skills such as critical skills and creative skills and all that. Creativity is something which is the most important skills of not just of 21st century, down the ages. It has helped people to come into the forefront and make a mark for themselves. So what is creativity? Creativity is something which allows you to think out of the box. Okay, if Newton had not been creative enough, or other discoverers or inventors or scientists, and they are not creative, we would not be really enjoying the kind of luxuries that we are enjoying today. The kind of information that we are seeking today, getting today, is all because of the creativity of many such people across the world. So along with the academics, we are supposed to be sharpening our creative skills too. Then information literacy. We need to gather, garner information, pieces of information. Why? See, information is available at the tip of our fingers. You Google it, hundreds and thousands of search engines are available for us. But what is actual fact? What is fiction? What is fake news? What is the genuine piece of news? So it is not just garnering information. It is also important to glean it to find out what is the correct news, what is the fact, and what is the piece of fiction which is not really going to help you. So that cast away all that which is coming in the way of your progress, which is coming in the way of your creative process, which is coming in the way of your critical thinking. So cast it away which you think is fake. Cast it away which you think is not suitable. Take that, adapt that, embrace that which is a fact. Fact finding should be done. Then something which I have highlighted in blue color, flexibility. Flexibility is something which is very important, especially during this period. Okay? Why? See, online classes were never heard of. Online webinars were never heard of. And we are all teachers who have been teaching traditionally in the classroom setup, okay? And taking the material into the classroom and teaching in a physical classroom in front of the students, experiencing the interactive method and enjoying it with great passion. But that's not what is happening now. So what did we teachers do? We have embraced the change and we have become so flexible that we are okay with online teaching too. And the problem is I cannot now see any one of you. I'm only looking at the camera and I'm there in my room, okay, shut in my room, and I'm looking into the camera, imagining the students present in front of me, and I cannot gauge through their body language. I cannot understand their agony if they are not able to get any of my point across to them. So these are all the problems. But yet, we teachers have all become flexible in order to deviate from the regular path. So you also, as students, you are so alert and young, and age is on your side. That's a huge advantage, and you have to also be flexible in the sense that I'm interested only in this area, so I would only be doing this. Okay, so that may not be possible during this first 2 years of COVID. Maybe later, maybe 2-3 years down the lane, you can go back to the area which you really have great interest. But for now, we are talking about the present situation. But for now, it is better to be flexible and deviate from your plan. You might have planned in your high school that I will become an air hostess, or you might have taken up, I will become something else which now is not possible. So please set it aside for the time being, and then take up something else which is associated with your plan, and then so that you are not losing touch with your dream career, and then go ahead. And later you can always, these days nothing is permanent. Every 5-6 years, people keep changing their jobs. This is the era of globalization, privatization, and liberalization. And we have crossed that, and now we are in the pandemic state. So we have to be flexible and keep changing, and also very, in a very pleasant and graceful manner, let us accept the change and embrace the change. Then leadership. Okay, this is something which is very important, my dear students. We have to motivate ourselves in order, if I am a team leader, okay, if I myself am drained out of my energy and spirit, how will I be able to motivate my team members? So I should keep my leadership qualities always up, okay, and then motivate myself and motivate my team members so that my team leads, okay, my team wins. So that leadership is very important. Never give up attitude. Leadership is not just taking the lead, but also the strong determination, never give up attitude, and the deputing skills. All these are important to become a good leader. Then you have to also, by practicing all these skills, by sharpening all these skills, you have to also be very aware of the product, the result, okay, how effective the result is going to be. You have to focus on that productivity also. It is not just the process, it's not just the beginning, middle, and the end, but how the end is going to be, how the product is going to take shape, how is it going to change the market, or how is it going to change the system of education. So you have to also focus on the efficacy of it, and also how effective it's going to be. Influential, inspiring, motivating, in all these factors, it should be efficient. Then we also have to know social skills. How, networking, how just now we had this example of how you can have a contact with your alumni. Okay, so that is going to take you to a win-win situation, like mutual benefit. You will be gaining, they will be gaining, because you are sharing corpus of knowledge, information, and all that. So both parties are in a win-win mode. So you have to also develop the networking skills, that is social skills.